Hey, I do not feel like being on camera today, so please enjoy this photo of my family.
Currently, all associates are assisting other callers. Please hold, and we will assist you in the order your call was received.
Funny. I'm also on hold. I am 61 in line, so I just thought I would take this time to do a quick update. It is November 28th, Monday, after the holiday weekend. I was last in, I'm at home right now, but I was last in Irvine on, what was it, after Thanksgiving on Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. And that video, I think you could tell that I was discouraged and just trying to get a game plan together. Was not really understanding what was going on because I was frustrated, but it's all very, the science is definitely sciencing. I just was clouded by my frustration. But the last video, that was like my third or fourth monitoring appointment with high levels and very spotty, non-growing follicles. So I left that appointment just hoping that the FSH was going to go down. That was the goal of my doctor. They weren't focusing on follicles or anything like that, which I knew, but they did an ultrasound anyway. And, of course, there's always a little bit of hope that something is happening despite the focus, and there wasn't. So I was not there long. I got my results on the portal. I did not look at the results. I just looked at the instructions, which were to continue taking my meds, the estradiol and the Nortrel, but now we're taking one pill once a day, every other day, which I thought was interesting. So it's like, okay, clearly, something's happening to where they want me to back off the estrogen. So sure enough, I get a call from one of the, bruh, 192 in line on hold. This is my second hold. I didn't have to wait that long. 192. What a way to start the Monday. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Anyways, where was I? This is what happens when you talk slow and don't get to the point. Saturday, got a call from one of the nurses. She said that I had one follicle on the left side. It didn't grow. I knew that. She mentioned that my FSH level had dropped to 9 point something, which was great news, the best news, because my FSH is a consistent 18 to 21. That's just because of me being perimenopausal. That's just what the numbers are right now. So the battle is to use the estrogen to lower that FSH, because when I'm peaking all the time, it's not giving the follicle on the ovary any chances to grow. It's as high as it can get. So just let me back up real quick and give a little context. FSH hormone level it stands for follicular stimulating hormone. That is a hormone that gradually increases throughout your cycle, that sends messages to your ovaries to tell them to grow the follicles bigger and bigger and bigger. Most people that have like a normal FSH level increase, they force the increase with IVF medication, the shots, the injections. Those kind of speed the process along. Well, when you're already naturally high, which is what happened to me last year, the meds don't do anything. Like, you're already filled up. Like, your gas tank is full, nothing's happening. And with your gas tank full and the car still not moving, then we need to figure out something else. So that's where I'm at right now. Now that my FSH is low, then we can gradually ease off the gas, ease off the medicine so that it can gradually send the signal back to my ovaries to say, hey, okay, wake up, start growing, you can do it, blah, blah, blah. So that's great news. Taking the meds every other day. So I had some today. Won't take any tomorrow. I will take some on Wednesday. And then my next appointment is Thursday, December 1st. So I'm kind of nervous and kind of excited. Excited because now that we're where we need to be, maybe there will be some growth by Thursday. And then if there's growth, then that means that we're closer to an egg retrieval for the second time, which is nerve-wracking for me because things are gonna like pick up really, really fast if that's the case again. And that just makes me crazy, but happy at the same time. So we'll see what happens on Thursday. Saturday, I was able to come back pretty seamlessly. No car issues other than my tire light coming on again. At this point, you guys, I have all 4 tires. They're all brand new. So there's nothing wrong. There's no reason for this to be happening. But that came on and stayed on. It made me nervous. I was able to get home. Did not run into holiday traffic until I got to my parents' city, Buckeye, which added an additional 30 minutes on to me getting home. But at least it was pretty much me being at home versus somewhere in the middle of the desert. I could not stand it. But yeah, got home Saturday, enjoyed the rest of my evening because I still got home by like 7:15, which was great. Enjoyed the rest of my evening, enjoyed all of my Sunday, and today it's Monday. So that is the update.
They were just trying to manage my hormone levels and not really focus on growth of any kind. That's what I thought was going on. So that happened on Saturday when I was down here last. So from there, I don't understand, I guess, what the step was. And that's the problem, is that they're not really communicating with me about what the goal is between each appointment and like what's actually happening. And I need to get on them about that. Because the nurse can only tell me so much, and I've only talked to the doctor and seen him like less than a handful of times. So I need for him to be able to explain to me exactly what's going on, and if they need to schedule a phone call to where he calls me instead of a nurse does, I need that to happen, because at this point I'm so confused about what the goals are, what are we doing here, why am I doing this? And if the nurse is telling me one thing and then in actuality they're looking for follicle growth and hormone, then I mean that's the expectation that I need to know also, just so that I can be prepared when the shit doesn't work out, or like whatever the case, because I'm all over the board right now, mentally and emotionally. Today my FSH level went back up to 12, which is still not as high as an 18 or 21 or whatever I'm typically at, but but there's no follicle situation. The one that was on my left side, according to Saturday, it's shrinking. I'm at the end of my cycle, and they said that the medication that I'm on, because I'm taking it every other day, was going to make me spot, but it feels like I'm on a full-blown period right now. I'm cramping like crazy, and I don't know. She said that this wasn't a real period, that it's because of the medication. And then right after that was asked me if I wanted to stop or keep going, and I didn't understand that. That confused me, because it's like, what do you mean stop? Like, stop this cycle, or like stop trying to get an additional egg period? Like, I need more. And like, why would I want to keep going if nothing is happening, right? Like, I'm already, like, it's been a whole month that I've been coming up here with no progress. Like, why? This shit is costing me time and money. I'm taking off of work. Gas is not cheap. I'm in freaking California. I'm tearing up my fucking car. I need you guys to tell me what I'm supposed to do, because I don't know. I'm not the expert here. I don't even know what's going on right now. I mean, so if nothing's happening, why would I come back up here in like a couple days for one more appointment, only to be told we're going to cancel the cycle? So just cancel the cycle. So I'm not, per my instructions on my portal, I'm canceling, no additional meds. I need to call them when I start my actual period, which is supposed to be next week, which is like, I don't understand what's happening. Am I going to stop bleeding right now, and then I'll know when my actual period comes? Is it going to come next week like it typically does? Or have the meds totally like thrown me off, and I'm like having to wait till January now? Or, like, I don't know. I'm so frustrated. I hate everything right now. I hate everything. I'm so tired. Sometimes I'm so tired that I think that I could just fall asleep in the middle of the day and never wake up, and that would be totally fine. I'm exhausted. I just want to like curl up into a little hole and just be done with all of this. I'm trying hard not to give up, but I feel like I want to give up. And I question, when shit gets hard, it's amazing how quickly your mind turns on you. Like, is it worth it? Is all of this worth it? Oh, things, could be worse. Worse things could happen. Well, this shit is getting worse. How much more, it is worse. This is costing me a lot. Physically, emotionally, financially. I ripped off the front of my car this morning. It's so bad. That's the last thing I need. I'm so tired of this car. I'm tired of the drive. My body's tired. I'm tired of fucking people and their support and the fake shit. It just sucks. It just sucks. This is hard. This is a very hard thing to be dealing with. Fucking infertility. And then to be doing it on your own. That's even worse, because you can't even put some of this weight on the next person, Like, I could be tired, and then just, the other person could kind of like pick up where I left off. But I don't have that, so. I feel everything. It's just a cancel Irvine tomorrow, so that's one less thing that everybody has to worry about, or that I have to worry about. They were like pressing me so hard to get that here, and I couldn't understand why. I'm like, what is it that you guys know that I don't know? Like, nothing's fucking happening right now. So anyways, they have the sperm, it's there, they can do whatever they want with it, but nothing's happening. So 14th Street, whatever. And that's something else that I need to put in my complaint, if you will. Shit, my phone is acting up. 65B, okay. Is that front desk needs not to open their mouth about things that they don't know about. They're front desk, they're not nurses. So for her to keep telling me that we need to hurry up and get my sperm there because my egg retrieval is coming up really soon, that's terrible to say to somebody when that's not the truth. So I was getting my hopes up based off of what she kept saying, thinking that she knew something that I didn't know, and she didn't know shit. Like I initially thought, like all this I hate unnecessary urgency, unnecessary excitement. I hate that.